Hello everyone. Have you ever felt like you were meant for something greater? Like you have dreams bigger than your current reality? Maybe you have faced obstacles so overwhelming that you have thought about giving up. But deep down, there is a voice inside you, a small but powerful whisper that says, "You can do this. You are stronger than you think." That voice is your inner strength. And today, I want to remind you that your potential is limitless. Let me tell you a story about Maya, a young woman from a small town. Maya had a big dreams. She wanted to be an artist, to inspire people with her work. But life wasn't easy. She had no money for art school, no connections, and lived in a place where opportunities were scarce. People told her it was impossible, that she should settle for a safer path. For a while, she believed them. She worked tiring jobs, feeling stuck in a life that didn't feel like her own. Doubts filled her mind. Maybe they are right. Maybe I am not good enough. Maybe it was too late. The weight of her fears held her back. Years went by, and Maya watched as life seemed to move forward for everyone except her. Friends got stable jobs, settled down, built their lives, while she felt trapped in an endless cycle of working just to survive. Every morning she had to wake up, go to work at a local cafe, serve customers, come home, and repeat the same routine the next day. The dream she once held so dearly started to feel like a distant memory, something unrealistic, and something only for people who were lucky. But here is something important. Every challenge, every obstacle was not a sign to stop. It was a taste of her strength. One evening, after an exhausting day at work, Maya sat in front of a blank canvas in her tiny apartment. She hadn't picked up a brush in months. The silence in the room was heavy, almost suffocating. Her fingers hovered over the colors, but she hesitated. What if she wasn't good enough anymore? What if she had wasted too much time? Then something shifted inside her. She remembered being a child, sitting under the old oak tree in her backyard, sketching the clouds with crayons. She remembered the joy, the freedom, the spark she felt when she created something beautiful. And in that moment, she realized something. She had been waiting for permission to chase her dream, waiting for someone to tell her it was okay to try. But the only permission she needed was her own. She took a deep breath and let go of her fears. That night, she painted like she had never painted before. She let her emotions flow onto the canvas, her frustration, her hope, her pain, her dreams. And as the colors blended together, something inside her awakened. The next morning, Maya did something she never thought she had have the courage to do. She signed up for an art class. She was terrified. What if she was the worst student? What if people laughed at her work? But she pushed past those fears and did it anyway. The first day of class was nerve wracking. She walked into the studio, heart pounding, and saw people who seemed far more experienced than she was. For a moment, she wanted to turn around and leave. But then she reminded herself growth begins at the age of discomfort. She stayed. With every stroke of paint, every lesson, she grew stronger. She realized that the only limits in life were the ones she placed on herself. Months passed, Maya kept practicing. It wasn't always easy. Some days, self doubt crept back in. Some days, she felt like she wasn't making any progress. But she refused to quit. She kept showing up for herself, no matter what. One day, a classmate encouraged her to post her artwork online. The idea scared her. What if no one liked her work? What if she was criticized? But she took the risk. She uploaded a painting, then another, and another. Slowly, people started noticing. Comments trickled in. People saying how much they connected with her art, how it spoke to them. That was all the validation she needed to keep going. Then one day, she got an email. A gallery wanted to showcase her work. At first, she thought it was a mistake. After years of doubt, after pushing her dreams aside, this was finally happening. She read the email over and over, her hands shaking, her heart pounding, and then she cried. Not out of sadness, but out of relief, out of the realization that she was never meant to give up on herself. The day of her first art show arrived. As she stood in the gallery, surrounded by her paintings, surrounded by people admiring her work, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: pride. This wasn't just about the art, it was about providing to herself that she was capable all along. Her first show was a success, but more importantly, it was a moment of awakening. She realized that every struggle she faced had made her stronger. The power was never in her circumstances. The power was in her belief, in her courage to keep going despite the challenges. And that's what I want you to remember. You are stronger than you think. Your challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones to something greater. Your inner strength is already within you, waiting to be awakened. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect resources. You have everything you need inside you. Believe in yourself. Maya's story is not just about an artist, It's about you, whatever your dreams are, whatever struggles you are facing. Don't let fear stop you. Take that first step. Today is the day to awaken your potential. Start small, start now. And just like Maya, you will find that the path to your dreams has been waiting for you all along. Your potential is limitless. The time to rise is now. Thank you for listening the story. Please subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Thank you.